Hi everyone, welcome to my English class. Today I am going to discuss a very important topic that is called voice change. Okay, it is very important topic in English grammar. So my humble request to everyone, please listen to me very carefully and try to understand each and every clarifications of whatever I am going to discuss in today's class. Okay. So let's start. First, we all have to understand what is voice. There are basically two types of voice in English grammar, active voice and passive voice, right? Now, what is active voice and what is passive voice? Active voice means when the subject performs, understood? When the subject performs, then we have to say it is active voice. And what is passive voice? Passive voice means when subject receives the action. Clear? When subject receives the actions, that is called passive voice. Clear? Now, there are various types of a lot of verbs and tenses in English grammar, right? And I am sure you all have already learned about verbs and tenses, because it is very important to know about tenses properly, because each and every tenses have different type of structure for active voice and passive voice. Clear? So there are three tips we all have to remember when we have to change any sentence from active to passive voice. Always remember, first identify subject, number 2 then identify object, and number 3 then identify verb. Okay, verb and tenses. Clear? So these three things are very important when we have to change any sentence from active to passive voice. Clear? In this video, I will discuss about present tense only. Okay? Basically, I will discuss about the affirmative sentence of present tense when we have to change any sentence from active to passive voice. Clear? So let's start. First, look at the sentence. I have written, I write a letter, right? I write a letter, and I am sure you all have already identified that it is simple present tense. Okay? Now, what is the rule of change it from active to passive voice, right? I have already told you, first we have to identify subject, then we have to identify object, and then we have to identify which tense it is and which is the verb. Clear? So which is subject here? Of course I is subject here, right? Which is object? Our letter is object. And which is verb? Write is verb. Understood? So we have already understood that it is simple present tense. I is subject, a letter is object, and write is verb, and it is affirmative sentence, right? Now, let me tell you one thing. Whenever we have to change any sentence from active to passive voice, always remember subject will come at the end of the sentence and object will come at the beginning of the sentence. Clear? And verb will always be followed by the past participle form, and always we have to use the word by. Clear? So now, what is the structure of affirmative sentence of simple present tense when we have to change any sentence from active to passive voice? Look at the board. First, object plus auxiliary verb is or are plus past participle form of the main verb plus subject plus by plus subject. Clear? So what should be the sentence? What should be the correct answer? A letter is written by me. Clear? A letter is written by me. As I have told you, subject will come at the end of the sentence and object will come at the beginning of the sentence. So a letter is object. So I have used it at the beginning of the sentence, and then auxiliary verb is. Why is? Because a letter is third person singular number, so that's why is and then I have told you verb will be followed by past participle form, so written, and then by, then object. Object means subject. Clear? So a letter is written by me. Understood? Now let's come to the point of present continuous tense. Okay? Look at the sentence. I am writing a letter. Right? I'm sure you all have understood it is present continuous tense. Right? So what should be the passive form of this sentence? Of course, you have already understood the rules. Subject will come at the end of the sentence and object will come at the beginning of the sentence. And when it is present continuous tense, the structure is quite different. So what is the structure of passive voice? First object, then is or are plus being, B-E-I-N-G, being, plus past participle form of the main verb plus by plus subject. Clear? So a letter is being written by me. Clear? Next is present perfect tense. Okay, listen to me very carefully. Understood? Because it is very important to understand all the clarifications properly. Look at the sentence. I have written a letter, right? So I am sure you all have already identified that it is present perfect tense, right? So which is subject here? I. Which is object? A letter, right? And which is verb? Written. So we all have already identified subject, object and verb, and also we have already identified that it is present perfect tense. So what is the structure of passive voice of this tense? First, object plus auxiliary verb have or has plus been plus past participle form of the main verb plus by plus subject. Clear? So what is the correct answer? A letter has been written by me. Clear? In order to the rule, subject will come at the beginning of the sentence and object will come at the beginning of the sentence and subject will come at the end of the sentence. So a letter is object, so I have used it at the beginning of the sentence. Then auxiliary verb has or have. A letter is third person singular number, so that's why I have used has, and then been plus past participle form of the main verb in order to the rule plus by plus subject. Clear? I have written a letter. A letter has been written by me. Clear? So just let me repeat it very briefly. I write a letter, active voice, passive voice. A letter is written by me. Clear? I am writing a letter, active voice. What is passive voice? A letter is being written by me. I have written a letter, active voice. What is passive voice? A letter has been written by me. Clear? I am sure you all have understood very well, but still anybody has any kind of confusions, then I would like to recommend you please watch the video repeatedly, because it is intermediate level course, it is intermediate level topic. So I would like to suggest you please watch the video very repeatedly and try to understand each and every clarification. It is very important. Again, at the last moment, again I am telling you everyone, please learn all verbs and tenses properly, and plus learn what is subject, what is object, what is verb. Okay, because if you do not identify what is subject, what is object, what is verb and which tense it is, you will not be able to solve the question from active to passive voice or passive to active voice. Clear? I'm sure you all have enjoyed the lesson today, and if it is really helpful to everyone, my humble request, please share your feedback and share the video to everyone, and please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Okay, so now I would love to take your leave and I will be back with my next class. Thank you.